Hey guys, and welcome to another Minecraft video. This video is going to be the first part in a showcase series where we do not show off our own buildings, but we're going to show off the builds and cities of the builders that inhabit our server. This first video will be presented to you by the builder Spinnocent. Spinnocent has been building on the server for around, I don't know, 6 months? Just about. Yeah, he's going to show you what he's been working on, and then in the next episode we're going to feature a different builder, and once we're done with all the builders, we can show you the updates they made, but that's far in the future. Let's first get into Spinnocent's lovely little town.
Alright, welcome to Erstellos. My name is Spinnocent, or Spy. I'm the builder of this town. Erstellos is on the continent Theragon, on the same place as Themes. We're quite a lot more northwest relative to Themes, pretty much on the west side of the continent compared to all the other cities here too. So today we're going to be doing a little tour, so if you would like to follow, we're going to head in right through the main gate here. So yes, the majority of my finished stuff is over to the left here. So I've been building Erstellos for about 6 months now. It was a bit slow going at first because I kind of expanded up and to the right and I wasn't really feeling it, so I changed directions. And I gotten a lot of this work that you're looking at here done within the past couple months.
Alright.
So yes, this is this first little finished area, this open area here. I really wanted to be representative of my style as a whole. So what I really wanted to include were just little things that you might see in a real medieval town, because we like to kind of keep that focus rather realistic on the server. So in many medieval towns, when there was like hills and things like that, people will just chuck their shit out the window, quite literally. So I wanted to include a little stream going down. A
little stream of
this hill area. A little stream of shit.
I love it. It's wonderful.
Anything like that. Yeah. And yeah, so I wanted to keep it nice and green around it too, because of course the shit stream would be nice for the ground. So there's a couple of trees around, filling up the view, the site around here.
Yeah, I really like the trees. The trees really do add a lot of like atmosphere to the stream.
Yeah, greenery always does.
Absolutely, I want to keep. I always want to keep a lot of greenery in here. I know Cap helped me with at least 1 or 2 of these, and then I've just kind of started building a little repository of little evergreen trees around. So yeah, if we want to move right down the street over the stream to the area that I've been working on recently, a tiny bit less finished, maybe like 90%. But yes, this is going to be kind of the main market street, and it heads eventually down the gate. It heads southeast towards Harrington and Themes, so this is going to be a really important trade road right here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna chuck in a couple more market stalls as things go on, but again, trying to keep the green, trying to keep everything feeling quite alive and whatnot.
Yeah, got a good depth going and stuff over here like that. So let's yeah.
And this is probably the first, diagonal gate. It's not finished yet, that obviously, but like for what it is now, it's one of the only diagonal gates I actually accept. It's making diagonal gates is like really difficult.
Yeah, this one's quite slim, so you got less space to fill in. You got the whole thing up there. I think this is very promising so far. I like it a lot. Looking forward to see that finish.
There's this little gate here, and it's like one of my favorite parts of this town, actually. So could you just tell me what's going on here?
Right. So this this little gate right here leads out to the dock area, and it's only a small portion of what more docks are going to be down the road. But if you head right out here, this is a recently completed area. It's just the small docks, and this will be the reception, mainly for a lot of stone industry. From upstream here. You can expect this river to be widened a little bit and to have some barges full of stone coming down. So this is a very important bay for bringing in the stone that Erstellos is known for.
Yeah, it looks really cute. I really like the buildings here.
Yeah, I like the small details and stuff, doing all these interiors. You do quite a good job at that. This thing over here, with this, what is this? This stone structure, is that just a supportive thing or something?
Yeah, just a little support archway sort of thing. I wanted to have a little bit more depth than rather it just being a flat face dock.
Alright, it works.
Yeah, I really like
this
it.
This place looks really, really cute at night, by the way. Just throwing it out there. I did a lot of lighting work. But, yeah, so that's the little dock area, and then down the river here, where the wall is completed, and a little bit past it, you can see where there's going to be even more docks. Again, mostly for stone reception, but just for your general trading as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you actually finished well, not finished, but you laid out pretty much where the entire city wall is going to be.
So this is going to be about the size of Erstellos. I mapped it out. It's like maybe a sixth of the size of Thieves. So it's not going to be massive in the walls, but it's going to be pretty sizable.
What are all those, like, you've got these orange lines, these purple lines, and like other colors? Like, what do all these colors represent?
Yes, so the orange colors are going to represent main roads, at least, like any road that's not a tiny alley. And then purple, this dark purple that runs across the middle of town is going to represent an old wall that is mainly ruined, or mostly ruined, because studying a lot of maps of old towns, they would grow to their size and then they would grow beyond their walls. So I'd imagine that this city has grown beyond its at least one previous wall. So in the middle of the town there's going to be this old border wall running through.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what's going on back here with this small section where part of the wall is finished and the little tower?
Right, so behind this wall, and then following the magenta and pink up here, this is going to be a small, higher class area is the plan, which is why it's going to have a little bit of additional walling to it. Maybe the richer merchants have moved in up here, and they had enough cash to pay for a little bit more protection than the rest of the city. And then up here on this kind of little mound right here, there's some magenta laid out. This is going to be the site of a monastery, as I would like to do the history of this town. It's kind of the coming together of church and state, or rather monastery and crown, because the history of the city has, and to this day, barbarians across the river, and just generally wild people who certainly have no aim to be civilized and don't exactly love civilized people being in their land. So I imagine this area sprouted from a monastery needing some extra protection. And then, as European cities often did, cities sprout up at least near a church or some sort of source. So yes.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
That is the plan, at least. Yes, and then up on these cliffs is going to be the castle, but that's barely planned yet, so lots more to come here, for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this whole town completed. It's gonna take quite a while, but the start of something really cool is already here.
Yes, that is the plan, at least. Yep, looking to do a castle and then probably a church in the future. A lot of big stone structures to come, and then hopefully I'm going to develop a poorer style as well, kind of some shanty houses, and then toss them just outside of some of the city walls, kind of like you guys do.
Yeah.
Some farmers and things like that. And then eventually in the future, I'd like to, beyond the river, just over the hill, have maybe some barbarians preparing to attack those who were ballsy enough or poor enough to settle outside the walls. I don't know. Maybe in the future. Fine.
Alright. Yeah, that sounds good. So for now, this is Erstellos.
Yes.
Yes. Is there any reason you chose this name? Is there a meaning behind it?
Funnily enough, I went through several names that had like some light meaning to them, but be it like Latin or German or anything like that. But eventually, I just came upon Erstellos, which doesn't actually mean anything. It just sounds cool, and it's a name I've kind of had in my pocket for a while. So I was like, you know what? Rather than doing something literal, I'll just I'll name it Erstellos.
Alright, that was Erstellos by Spinnocent. And that brings us to the end of the video already. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope you like the concept of this video. If you do, leave a comment saying that you do like this video. And yeah, that leaves me with nothing else to say, but as always, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe. Also subscribe to all the people in the description below. Tell us in the comments below what you want to see next time, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.